few questions on Matteo, if possible. There's obviously been a lot of criticism for him since the weekend. I just wondered, what's your kind of response to some of the things that have been said about him and his attitude? And have you specifically spoken to him since the weekend about the issue?
More personal issues or behaviors, I like to deal with them in a personal level, in a quiet in the dressing room, and don't make them public.
But what about the criticism? Does that bother you to hear some of the things that have been said about the attitude of one of your players?
Yeah, obviously I don't like it, but I don't like either to put words in the newspaper or use somebody to put words in the newspaper for you to talk about what is been happening on the pitch. Because if 22 players do that every 3 days, that would be a circus.
He's still young, obviously, but you mentioned sort of behaviours when you were talking about him when he was left out against Newcastle. I wondered, is he learning quickly enough, or is that just something that comes with time, that maturity?
I think he's not about learning, he's about experiencing certain things and some behaviours that you expect as a manager, as a club, to represent each other, and ways to show frustration or happiness, and we have so many different cultures in our team, and they've been educated in different ways, and I have to understand and accept that as well. But within that as well, we need to know that we have a root, we have a certain way, we have some values, and you have to be within there.
And just lastly on him, the edge as well that you spoke about that he's got, and in some ways that you like. If you take that away from some players, it makes them a lesser player. Is he one like that?
That's why you can cut edges to players as well. You have to be clear of what you expect, and publicly as well what they have to represent. But that that drive, that aggression that sometimes players have to show is part of why they are football players and why they are competing at this level.
Just lastly, you mentioned last week before going to Brighton, you had no margin for error. I think that was in the context of the Champions League. How do you see that situation now? Is it just about is the Champions League beyond you now, and is it just about trying to get into the Europa League, or how do you see it?
Till we start to win football games, the Champions League objective is too far at the moment. And my only focus is go there on Thursday to Southampton and get the 3 points, win, leave the players, and start believing again that we can get wins in a row.
Excellent. Thanks, Mikel. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thanks, Adrian. Nick Ames, Guardian.
Hi, Mikel. Can you hear me?
Hi, yes, I do.
Cool. Another one about Emi Martinez. It's been a very long wait for him, hasn't it? And it's been the kind of chance that he's never had before in 10 years, really, at the club. I think he has said before, even this season, that he would still love to be the Arsenal number one, and he's going for that. Can he see the next few games as a genuine audition for the number one shirt? And is it going to be very difficult, given that he's never really played this many games in a quick succession?
Well, what I know about Emi is the way he prepares himself, how patient he's been, and how much he's been waiting for this opportunity. So when you do that, you expect when the opportunity comes to perform and put everything that you've done in the past into the next few games to help the team and make proud of yourself that it was the right decision for him to stay, to work and behave the way he's done over the years at the club.
Does he have what it takes to push on now and be the club's number one? Because obviously he's 27 years old, 28 in September. It's really important for him that he gets his career going now, isn't it?
Of course he has. If not, you wouldn't be the number 2 goalkeeper at Arsenal. And the number 2 goalkeeper at Arsenal has to be ready to play, not just to be a backup player to make, and when you are needed, to make the difference for your team.
I know we've talked about several people's contracts, but just about Bukayo Saka quickly. He was really good again on Saturday in another new position on the pitch. And obviously we're still waiting for an announcement on him. But how important is it for Arsenal, for the club, that as an academy product and a really promising one, he has signed up, and it sends a message that Arsenal's academy products are to be used by Arsenal and not for someone else?
I am very positive that everything is going to be done with Bukayo very shortly. The communication between the club agents and the family has been going on for months, and he's very fluent. The player and the family knows how much trust I have on him. I think he's just showing that every week, and his consistency levels are getting better and better. I'm so excited with the young players that we have. They just need the right environment around them to explode. and Bukayo is doing that even in difficult circumstances, which is even more merit for him.
Sure.